Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. This is the first in our double header for today, and it's going to be a fun one. We're going to talk about Premier League, which is soccer or football, depending on what part of the world you want to live in and what to call it. But got two great competitors here. I think they both know each other very well. But we've got Michael Wood, who stepped in the last minute. Michael, how's it going?
Going okay. Wasn't due to do this match until about half an hour ago when I had a message from Andrew to say that the other competitor dropped out and it wasn't happening. I know Andrew was really looking forward to it. I was quite looking forward to it. And Malcolm has had to write a lot of football questions, which it would be a shame to have wasted his time on that. So I'm here. I'm going to give it a shot.
And also we've got Andy. Andy, how's it going?
Yeah, absolutely looking forward to it. It'll be a nice change of pace. I appreciate it's not the usual sort of topic that Full Metal would be going for, but I'm glad to be able to do it, and hopefully we can have a fun match here. I like the random setup. I like the random atmosphere, so I'm excited to be part of it. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about the Formula Random topic is, like, we don't narrow it down to just movies. It's anything. Like, we've actually got a geography one coming up that someone actually asked for.
I saw that. I'm excited for that one. I'll definitely be watching that one.
But the way random works is we've got 30 questions in the main round. And then we go to a speed round of 3 minutes when we go through the remaining questions. And yeah, and everyone gets 3 repeats. We don't do any challenges, just because in a live match it's going to drag up a lot of time. But yeah. But anyway, the first question that we have, once I do the scoreboard with a bit of paper there, is who is currently sitting on top of the table for the 2019-2020 season? Five, four, three, two, one. Andy.
It's a fairly dominant Liverpool side at the moment.
And Michael.
I've got a red marker pen today, and I don't have an official rubber, so my whiteboard could look horrendous by the end of this. Just throwing it out there. Also, Liverpool.
That is correct. The next question is, between what 2 months of the year do the Premier League seasons typically run between? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Andy.
Yeah, it took me a couple seconds to process that one, but yeah, it starts in August and finishes in May, usually.
That is correct. Michael.
I misheard the question. I do apologise. I think you said when was it one between, which is April and May. My mistake.
Yep. That's obviously this year it's really different whenever it's happening. But, the next question is, what year was the Premier League competition founded? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
1992, I believe.
Andy.
Yeah, it's 1992.
That is correct. The next question is, which footballer has the record for most appearances in the Premier League? Michael.
Not sure if he played for ages. I'm going with Ryan Giggs.
Andy.
Sorry, real loud noise outside the window there. I think that's a catch-22. I think it's Gareth Barry.
Gareth Barry is correct. The next question is, who has the record for most goals scored in the Premier League? Andy.
That's Alan Shearer.
Michael.
Boy, my pen's running out already, but it does say Alan Shearer.
That is correct. The next question is, how many different teams have won the Premier League title? Michael.
I haven't answered it. I didn't. There was a count.
Put one down quickly. I thought you both boards were up. So.
That's right. Is it 7?
Andy.
I think it's Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Leicester, Blackburn, Chelsea. So 6.
6 is correct. What Premier
Will be
League
7
team? Yeah. What Premier League team is nicknamed the Red Devils? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Before my pen dissipates, Manchester United.
Andy.
Yeah, Manchester United.
That is correct. The next question is, Harry Kane currently plays for which Premier League team? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Michael.
Tottenham.
And Andy.
Yep, star striker for Tottenham Hotspur.
That is correct. The next question is, what company was the most recent sponsor of the Premier League? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
I hope the words are still on there. I think Barclays did it recently, but I'm not sure if they're the most recent.
Andy.
Yeah, the only one I could think of was Barclays.
Barclays is correct. The next question is, how many London-based clubs played in the first FA Premier League in the 92 to 93 season? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Andy.
That was a tricky one. I've said 5.
Michael.
I'm going a bit more ambitious. 6.
And the Russian is cut. 6 is the correct answer. The next question is, and just for reference, the clubs were Queen's Park Rangers, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Wimbledon, and Crystal Palace.
Fair play.
The next question is, which club is nicknamed the Toffees? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Oh god, my pen is shit. Everton.
Andy.
The blue half of Liverpool, which is Everton.
Everton is correct. The next question is, which Manchester United player famously kicked a Crystal Palace fan in 1995? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Eric Cantona.
Michael.
Love a good sporting maverick. Eric Cantona.
That is correct. The next question is, what team did Vinnie Jones play for from 92 to 98? One of the many sporty stars that managed to transfer over to acting very well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Yeah, now a Guy Ritchie favourite. Wimbledon.
Andy.
Yep, the Crazy Gang, Wimbledon.
That is correct. Next question is, what club did Stuart Pearce manage from 2005 to 2007? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Just a little insight into British sport here. And amongst the last few questions, we've had a player kicking a fan, a guy who was famous for grabbing someone's bollocks, and this guy was nicknamed Psycho. He managed Manchester City.
Michael.
My pen is nearly running out, so I don't know if this is even still on the board, but Manchester City.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Do you have another pen handy, or?
It'll take me a moment to find one, or I'll have to do pen and paper.
Yep, whichever works for you. But yeah, if your pen is running out, I'll need to see something. Yeah, but yeah,
I'll be 1 minute. Sorry.
it's all good.
That's live entertainment, folks. Yeah, back in the 90s, we had a real spate of these sort of like it dated a lot further back, but in the 90s, we still had some of the last of these like sort of really crazy sort of footballers. We had a real thing. We've always had a real thing for like these personalities and these kind of like hard nut personalities in this country. So that's some mad ones.
But yeah, to answer Jay Burns' question in the chat, Tony chose to drop out of this. That's why he's not here.
Yeah.
But Michael's back. So the next question is: name two of the three teams that were promoted into the Premier League for the 2003 to 2004 season.
Which question number is this, by the way, Malcolm?
This is question 15. So we're halfway through the main round.
Super, thanks.
And also, Jay, the scores currently are: we've got Andy on 13 points. He's only missed one question, and Mike is on 11. And Jay's putting out he's only got like 3 points, so he's okay. 5, 4.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yep. Name two of the three teams that were promoted into the Premier League for the 2003 to 2004 season. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy.
I've just put Wolves and West Brom, otherwise known as West Bromwich Albion.
And Michael.
Not sure about this one. I've put Middlesbrough and Norwich City.
It was the Wolves was one of them. The other two were Portsmouth and Leicester City.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
The next question is: what did Alan Pardew do in 2014 that saw him hit with a fine and a 7-game managerial ban?
Oh man, yeah.
Whenever I have to watch a sports run, I look up the first thing I look up is big moments in But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Michael.
Some reason I don't remember this. Did he swear at the referee or something?
Andy.
I think this is another great one to show off how classy our game is. I've put a bit much detail. He headbutted a footballer. He headbutted specifically David Myler of Hull.
That is correct.
Yeah, me.
The next question is: which team has won the second most Premier League titles with 5? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Chelsea.
And Michael.
Yeah, I think that is Chelsea.
Chelsea is correct. The next question is: name one of the two teams that are tied for having the most consecutive wins.
Just one of them.
Just one of them, yeah. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy.
I've gone with Manchester City.
And Michael.
I've gone with Chelsea again.
Manchester City is correct. The other one was Liverpool. The next question is, what player holds the record for most different clubs to play for?
Can we have like a couple seconds more to think about this one, please?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Michael.
Don't think this is right, but he did play for a few. I've gone with Peter Crouch.
Andy.
No, I've heard this. I can't quite remember, so I've actually also gone with Peter Crouch.
It was Marcus Bent. He's played for 8.
Yeah.
The next question is, which team currently has these players playing for it? Joel Ward, Wayne Hennessy, and Luka Milivojevic. I do not know why I do this to myself and putting names I can barely pronounce.
That was so brave.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Michael.
God bless you, Malcolm, for not going for something like Martin Kelly. Answer is Crystal Palace.
Andy.
Yeah, Luka Milivojevic and Crystal Palace.
That is correct. The next question is, what team play their home games at Stamford Bridge? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy.
That is also Chelsea.
Michael.
Chelsea.
That is correct. I actually skipped one when I went down here. But who was the Blackburn Rovers manager when they won the Premier League in season 90 in the 94 to 95 season? And Jay, on the consecutive wins, one is Liverpool and Manchester City. So only Andy was right.
Yeah, I put something different.
But yeah, Michael.
Yeah, where's Kenny Dalglish?
And Andy.
Kenny Dalglish.
That is correct. next question is, who has been the manager for Manchester United for all their victories from 92 to 2013? One thing I realised that go through all these questions, I really did a lot of Manchester United, Chelsea, and stuff like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
It's hardly surprising they're two of the best teams. Although when people say United are a massive club, what they really mean is this guy was a genius for them. Sir Alex Ferguson.
And Andy.
Yeah, the great Sir Alex Ferguson.
That is correct. The next question is, who has the record for most goals scored for one club? Michael.
I have put Wayne Rooney.
Andy.
I think he might have it. I went with Sergio Aguero.
Wayne Rooney is correct. The next question is, what song is the official anthem of Liverpool? But Andy?
You'll Never Walk Alone.
And Michael.
John Mocha's team should invite him to do the next one of these. You'll Never Walk Alone.
That is correct. Also, before I go into the next one, I've actually got a fact check from Jay, which is why it took me a while to respond to the Rob, as I was just double checking that myself. Manchester is actually tied with Chelsea, and so Michael does get another point because Chelsea is actually correct for that.
Okay, cool. Cheers, Jay.
On to question number 26. Which Premier League's team club crest is of a gold lion on a light blue background with the word prepared underneath?
Can you repeat the question, please?
I can repeat that. Which Premier League team's club crest is of a gold lion on a light blue background with the word prepared underneath? Andy.
Is it Chelsea again?
Michael.
Yes, I made as well because I wasn't sure where's it gone. Chelsea.
It is actually Aston Villa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question is: name 2 of the 3 teams that New Zealand-born Ryan Nelson played for in his Premier League career.
I was waiting for the New Zealand question.
I think a lot of people do at this point. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
I definitely remember him from Blackburn, I believe, and I've also put Tottenham.
Michael.
Oh, did you have to put 2? I only put Blackburn. Sorry.
You're not the first one to have misheard that I said ask for more than 1, but it's Blackburn and Tottenham is correct.
What was the third?
Queen's Park Ranger.
Wow.
What team has won the most Premier League titles? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Manchester United.
And Michael.
Manchester United.
That is correct. The next question is: what team plays their home games at Turf Moor? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy.
I believe another club with a New Zealand connection through Chris Woods, which is Burnley.
Michael.
And for some reason, I think Dwight McNeil as well. Yeah, Burnley.
Burnley is correct.
Dwight McNeil.
The next question is: what is the name of the stadium where Liverpool play their home games? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat
1.
the question, please?
Yep, I can definitely do that. What is the name of the stadium where Liverpool play their home games? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Anfield.
And Michael.
John Mocha's team. We should invite him onto the next one of these. Is Anfield.
And that brings us to the end of the main round. going into the speed round, we've got Andy on 25 points, and Mike is keeping it close on 22 points. Now, this is really tricky stuff happens because as soon as they get a question right, they gain a point. As soon as they get one wrong or don't give an answer, then they lose a point. So, and the timer is set for 3 minutes. I'm not going to bother grabbing my phone. I'm just going to look at the live thing. So, when it gets to, and I'll give the first question once it flicks over to 26. There we are. The first question is, which goalkeeper has the record for most clean sheets in their career? It's one of those bizarre terms that I've came across, but I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Not sure on this one. I went with Petr Cech.
Michael.
That's a good answer. That might be it. I've gone with Peter Schmeichel.
Petr Cech is correct. The next question is, which player has the record for most Premier League winners' medals? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andy.
Would assume that's Ryan Giggs.
And Michael.
Yeah, I think that's the answer from earlier, or I put earlier, Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs is correct. The next question is, which player has the most Player of the Month awards? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Michael.
That's a really, really, really good question. I'm guessing Steven Gerrard.
Andy.
Yeah, it's a great question. I've gone again with Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero is correct. And this will be the last question. What was the first team that James Milner played for?
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Michael.
Think he's a. I mean, I don't know. I think he's a lad from Newcastle.
Andy.
If I've got my order right, I think he started at Leeds United.
Leeds United is correct. Yes. Which means your winner with 29 points is Andy. Andy, how do you feel about pulling out the win today?
Yeah, it was good fun. It was nice to get this game done. I kind of wanted to hit that 30 mark, to be honest, but it wasn't to be. But they were good questions. It was good fun. It was just nice to play the match, really. So yeah, thanks for that. It was good.
Is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for in the future?
There have been a few things. Obviously, if I get a chance to do this against Tony or Dave again, I would. I think I put World Cup out there a long time ago as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure I
am.
Yeah, I'm sure I answered someone's call for BoJack Horseman, and possibly if anyone wants to do It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that might be up there as well. So yeah, but I won't be greedy, obviously.
Michael, you kept it close with you finished up with 20 points, but how do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted the game to go ahead, really. I didn't want Andrew to miss out. I had a feeling he would win because he knows this stuff very well. 20's okay. I'll take it. Yeah, good game. I enjoyed that. It was a ton of fun.
Is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for in the future?
No, I've had 2 in quick succession now. I don't think I've called on any others. I think I said in my last game, if I'm going to do the next one I do, I'd probably want it to be a really not obscure director, but one of the weirder film directors like Lanthimos or Anderson or something like that. But I'll mull over that, I think.
That's all fair. But yeah, that brings us to the end of another random. In just over an hour, there will be another one. It will be recent releases match between Amaru and Sean Wasserkrug, so that should be a lot of fun. And yeah, from Andy, from Michael, from me, we'll see you in the next one.